Oh boy, this isn't good. Wonder what happened here. Oh well, let's get on with it. Hi guys, it's Wombat and this is Sundanese Map Mod version 1.0 by Fauzan. It is an Indonesian map and I always get a bad feeling in my stomach when I see new Indonesian map mods, because they tend to be rather bonkers, badly made, mainly made for people who likes to drive buses at 200 kilometers an hour. Not this one. This one is different. First off, this 1:1 scale map contains about 200 kilometers of roads in Indonesia, and it's rather interesting in very many places, and due to the many places where you are limited to just 20 miles an hour, this map isn't designed for those who want to enjoy doing 200 kilometers an hour on the road. And besides, these roads are not straight, they are very twisty in most of the map, and they are very narrow as well. And for different reasons I rarely do any videos on Indonesian maps. This one obviously I'm doing a review of. So let me go through some flyovers and I'm gonna show you the map and how you set it up before I explain at the end of the video why I think you should try this map out. So let's get started. And if we take a look at the map, you'll see that it's mainly one very long road. And yes, it is twisty, yes, it is narrow, as I said earlier, and there's a lot of that going on here. By the way, the map isn't broken in this area. There you go, just zoom in a little bit. This area here, however, is the uncompleted area that we started the video in. So try to get out of this area as quickly as you possibly can. And there are two ways of setting this map up. You can start with the profile that comes with the map, or do like I do and create your own profile. I'm giving myself a name, and very important, I choose a female avatar. That is a requirement here. The truck and company logos doesn't really matter. But the female driver is crucial, otherwise the game will crash. We have two mods we add the Sundanese base file and then the Sundanese update 1.0. You then click confirm changes and change the company name. And I'm not going to use a Steam Cloud profile for this, but we need to change the playing module, and there are two to choose from, and it's important that you choose this one, Judar, before you click the create button. Skip the wizard, let the game load for a little bit, and then you can choose your headquarters. And no, you can't really. You have to go with this one, which is the broken city. And even if there are 4 more, never mind them, use this one, otherwise it will crash. And then you confirm selection. Skip the tutorial, let the game load for a bit, and you're off to do your very first haul. Now, as I said, there are 2 different profiles. You can either choose the one that comes with the game, and that might be recommended. I seriously haven't tried that out myself because I want to use my own profiles, thank you very much. But of course that is gonna be less painstakingly difficult to set up than it is when you create your own, because as I said there, you need to choose a female driver. The first driver is the one that I've been using. You might even see crashes if you choose any of the other drivers. And you need to go with the default headquarters city. But if you can live with that, and the fact that there are 2 different playing modules to choose from, which you get 2 very different results, it's very important that you choose the first one there, just like I did. Otherwise you will have just 1 city. There are so many strange things about setting up this profile, and from that perspective this map is just like any other Indonesian map, I guess. But as long as you follow those instructions, you shouldn't really have any problem setting this up. As I said earlier, and from all I've said about this map that might sound like criticism, you might wonder why I still think it's a good idea setting up this map and try it out. And yes, the reasons are the following. It is a 1-to-1 scale map, of which there aren't many Indonesian maps. The roads here are very narrow, and there are speed limits here set to 19 miles per hour, which is, I think, great, because that very much limits you. You can't do 200 kilometers an hour in a bus on this map, because you have traffic all around you, and the roads are very narrow as well, so it's not like you have a ton of choices. You need to follow the traffic. And there are a ton of details to look at in many places here. You don't have much specialized traffic, but you do have a lot of interesting buses and skins for buses and things like that on the sides of the roads. You have a lot of things that look more like Indonesia than Europe in there. As I said, there are some strange things like this sign here. What is it doing there? And you just wait for it. There's going to be more of those. Things that need to be fixed. There are some gaps in between some of the different parts of the terrain. You'll see them a little here and there. That should be fixed. And as I said in the very beginning of this video, it should probably have been a beta version. But still, it is probably the best Indonesian map mod I've found over the last new map mods, I should say, that I've found over the last 12 months or so, probably. So therefore I hope they will continue to develop this map, and I hope you will give it a chance and try it out. Let's get some attention on the map, and perhaps encourage Fauzan to keep on working on this map, because if we consider it a 1.0 beta, it's a pretty good start. And that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. And till next time, take care everyone. Bye bye.